bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for Bring 'em Out with your hosts, Joel Richardson and Alan Hill.
Hey everybody, we're here at the Sunnybrook Ballroom outside at the Dome tonight for a very special episode of Bring 'em Out. We're going to do it live from the 7 for 7 show, coming to you from the Dome tonight with a couple really good comics that are here. 7 really good comics.
Yeah,
right?
so it's 7 for 7. Steve
it's
Rinaldi.
8 now.
Yeah, it's 8 now. Yeah, the handsome man next to you.
Had to call the bullpen, get the righty in.
It was a whole thing. Car broke down.
Yeah.
Somebody needs a heater.
I'm paying him an
I
Arby's.
did acid. It's my day off. It was going to be in the rotation.
So with us, these very funny gentlemen are Ryan
Yeah.
Foster and Brian Finnell. Thank you for joining us, guys.
Hello, how we doing?
Philly's finest.
Philly's finest, yes.
It's arguable. Finest dart balls.
Yeah.
That's why we get
We're
along.
the finest at something. It's something.
Two good Catholics.
Yeah.
Non-practicing Catholics.
Right before the show started, they're sitting there talking to me, and I'm like, what is that smell?
Yes.
Testosterone, dude.
It's also the reason my eyes are so closed right now.
It's also the reason I got along with him right
The
away.
reason why I'm chilly. I don't know.
I don't know if I washed my piece off. I was working a construction site all day, dude.
Dude, I watched
Very
him for
giving
freezing
woman.
something in the truck up here. It's fine.
Perfect. We had a crazy lady stop by the job site today.
Oh, I love it.
I wish.
Wait, really?
No.
That's
just my mouth.
That's the part where I decide to go. Really?
I used to work in
I just
construction.
smell like a
and
hooker.
I used to work in construction, and that did happen once. So
Oh,
that's
dude.
why I was actually bought it for a second.
We worked at a construction site in West Virginia, and there was a prostitute, sex worker. Excuse me.
Yeah, dude.
Sex
Say it
worker.
right or come on.
Little sensitivity.
Yeah, that hung out. She would hang out she would hang around for lunch and just blow dudes in the porta potty. $40
In the porta
good
potty.
woman.
before
Brave.
inflation.
You know what? That's the bravest woman on the fucking planet. In a porta potty. Brave.
Yeah, and
Give
with
her a medal, dude.
Withville, Virginia, outside of
Give her a
Pepsi.
medal, a reality
Wow,
show,
man, wow.
and OnlyFans at this point.
Yeah. People don't want to touch anything inside of a
Oh
porta
my
potty. This
God.
woman's in there for
Yeah.
hours.
She was on
man.
Holy Gums.
She's like, step into my office so I could smell some Holy Gums. I don't even know if I. She must be.
Bottom of her feet are permanently blue.
She's probably so good at head.
Oh, yeah.
To keep an erection in a porta potty.
Dude, she's got to be a
Oh,
genius.
unbelievable.
And I imagine if you're blowing dudes in a porta potty, not a looker. Not a looker.
She wasn't hot.
But that was such a comic mentality. It's like, dude, you just got to get up enough.
Yeah.
No pun intended. You just got to.
You do your
I told
10,000
you I was
hours.
the finest at
I'll make
something.
anybody come, dude.
Yeah, dude.
What's this podcast all about?
Yeah, what's
There's no point to this podcast at all.
This was the How to Make Ladies Come podcast.
I was gonna say,
We went off
has
the
anyone
rails.
found the clit yet? Coming to you live from a turnpike.
Watch 2023.
Is it a G-spot?
What do we got on the streets? Like, still don't know, sir. We haven't.
Her dead body was actually found in a ravine that looks just like this.
By the way, we look like 4 guys that got kicked out of the comedy show.
Feel like we're out here on a Bigfoot hunt.
You contribute 3 times, had a couple buckets of course. No Bud Light. By that.
We're the guys that bring the nitrous.
Yeah.
All I need is 1 mic. How about 4 mics and you guys go over there?
Well, just get them out of here, dude. It is beautiful. I feel like we should be recording. We look like
Dude,
the worst folk band of all time. Somebody can play the banjo.
We're
Here.
reporting on the next Waco incident.
The bodies
Stand
on
off
the floor,
Sunnybrook.
Another charismatic leader gone wrong.
Listen, I tried, but I couldn't figure out the guitar. I was just in it for the pussy and the texture. It's like, I need everyone's social security numbers. Yeah.
Alan wears various Eagles jerseys, so we're just going to have him Phil report on Philadelphia. You asked for Texas. That's way out of his jurisdiction.
They will not let me into Texas.
Hey, dude, I'm not allowed in Texas anymore or whatever.
Yeah. One time. One time.
Yeah. You hit a guy, he hits his head on the curb. It's not my fault he can't fall right.
My foot may have landed
Plus, he
on
doesn't
top.
know how to get knocked down or whatever.
You your dad didn't hit you? You single mother? Nah. Good guy.
Was your dad even a veteran pussy?
My dad was a veterinarian. He just needled me.
You got in high school, we got in that nitrous tank, though. Am I right?
It's good to know a guy with a dentist dad in high school.
Dude.
Wasn't many for me. I went to a tech school.
We both went to tech school, dude.
We're running to dentist in tech school.
I graduated the top
Not
5
a lot
classes
not
of
a lot of
CHI.
fucking dentist dads in that school. A lot of busted knuckles. From
A lot of DUI dads.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
A lot of I'm riding your BMX bike to work dads.
Yeah. Dude, put me on the pegs. I'm going keto. I'm trying to drop some pounds.
When mom mixed up the lunches, you got suspended because it was all liquid.
My brother keeps stealing all the marinara for these pizzas. He busted my phone. He just tacos. I
opening
can't
ninja
eat cheese tacos. God damn.
One guy one time said that comics get into it because either too much hugs or not enough. Too much love.
Too much love.
Not really hugs, but love or not enough. But you went a little further. That was abuse.
Once you get enough pussy, you're like, I can't even come anymore.
Yeah.
I guess I'll...
I think you misunderstood the question.
Yeah, I have done. You know what? I'm sick of fucking dumb chicks.
I'm gonna fuck one
I
dumb
like
chick.
this angle you took, so let's continue down this path.
I'm gonna find a chick who makes some money and call it a life.
Yeah. All you need is a
Living the
construction
dream.
site and a porta potty.
Yeah, dude. I'm trying to bang out another kid to be a stay-at-home podcaster. Like, baby, I need you to work a little harder, all right?
You have a kid?
No.
No, you.
Not yet. I'm trying. I'm just kidding. I'm Catholic. I'm trying. Just figure it out.
You brought it up. We'll cut that part out.
No, let it fly. I already told my mom we're good.
That's all that matters.
Just don't tag me in this until June 5th. I got a court case to clear up, and I got to check fraternity.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
I was like, you're the one that brought it up. What just happened?
I don't know, man. I start talking pussy. Well, when I'm in God's country out here, I start talking.
Let's get loose, man.
I fucking pickup trucks gleaming in my
Loose out
face. You see a retarded 60-year-old guy bring hula hoops. I'm like, I can't keep myself.
I mean, that's going to have to get edited out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I wish you had slow-mo footage of them pulling up in the truck. That was hilarious.
We're going to pull up like, this is Ryan Foster.
Oh, man.
He gets off stage and goes, I didn't say the R word. Come on the podcast, like, I'm going to let it fly
I'm allowed
now.
to say it, dude.
Yeah, you got family. That's how it works.
Come on, brother.
Unless there's a convention of them, you're allowed to say it.
You got to fight your way out somehow.
I feel like I'm faster than them.
Not with that gal. Not with that gal, dude.
You better because you're not strong.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, I
Get in a tussle with them.
Exactly.
They'll throw you through that fucking.
I just got to be the fast. I just have to be faster than the other guy running from the
Somebody
van.
put Brian on top of the dome.
It's the zombie dude.
Yeah.
It's the same
Gotta be
as zombies,
faster than you.
They'll be too good. You get around that convention with those cargo shorts on. They're like, "What's he got in those?"
Oh, dude, they'll make one of their own.
Start throwing Hot Wheel cars.
I'll be the king of the convention.
Awkwardly trying to change subjects. So recently you were in Raleigh, North Carolina.
A lot of those R words down there too.
I mean, my God.
Yeah.
Tar Heels, more like Bush Mouth. Am I right?
I feel like the college campus was built around the Special Olympics down there.
Oh Lord, those boys can shoot a basketball.
Shot put. Have you seen them?
JJ Redick, more
something
like
in the
JJ
gym.
R word. It's crazy.
I mean, I'm throwing softballs right down the middle. I try to.
I'm
For
hitting
the
with
Special
wiffle balls.
Olympics. Dude,
Everybody's got helmets on
you
already.
gotta throw him
So
on the ground there, dude. Catch him in the knee before he fucks up. Just put him on base already. Oh my
Oh, God, that's great.
I mean, I think we've covered every subject
No.
in literally 6
I don't
minutes.
know what's going on with inflation. I'll tell you that. It's fucking.
I thought we were going to talk about those people.
Fucking can't even get a hoagie for under $10. What's going on?
Nah, dude, you're going to the wrong spots. Quick Stop still $7.99.
You used to be able to get a pack of Newports and a hoagie for $9.
Oh, dude, that's what was up with about fucking Raleigh. It was like $5 cigarettes down there.
Get out of here.
I was like,
He's got a card in his ass.
I was going to say, did you smuggle some across the...
Dude,
Are you allowed to do that?
20 cartons of cigarettes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go, man.
Got a lot of drugs, but we won't talk about that.
Flip those up
We'll
north.
figure out a lawyer.
I got a cigarette fence up in
Look,
Philadelphia.
I thought I was going to need 10 packs while I was down there. Just leave them
Pesci and
behind.
Leota are waiting for him in a
I got a
truck.
carton of cigarettes. You got to file the serial number.
Yeah.
I'll serve them down south.
Look, if they arrest me,
File the
I'm
warning,
showing up
general
at jail with
warning
money already.
Dude, I once did a weekend in Nantucket, and
Sounds like a joke.
no.
So dick so long.
Yeah.
Your tits were as big as a bucket.
Let's go, dude.
Trying to dial back on the
Podcast
retards.
rules. You should start podcasting into Fields more.
You guys are now regular.
Brings it out of me, dude.
Yeah. Jesus.
Oh my god, I hope lightning bugs come out. I'll fucking smash one on your foot.
Or sounds like war paint.
we were gonna interview
Foster's going to be running around with one of those bug zappers in your field. Like, you'll finally say it, Joe. I'll be like, what's up with that retard out there?
You another R.
Yeah, another R, dude.
My name's Ryan. They're T. God damn it.
I've seen the way you spell it.
Hi, team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's go.
There's also no G. I don't know where you're
I'm G'd up
There's
from
no
the feet up,
silent
baby.
A in the beginning for you.
This
I
rocks.
think this was a good idea,
Yeah.
Joel.
This is a great idea.
Tailgate at Jimmy Buffett concert. Like, dude. I got an eighth of weed up my ass. Ready to get crazy.
You don't have to do that anymore. Stop doing that.
It's like
You don't have to put drugs in your ass.
I think you misunderstood Catholic school or CCD or whatever.
Yeah, there's things going in this guy's ass for sure in Catholic school.
There's a lot of things going in asses at Catholic school.
Yeah, it wasn't just Boston that had an issue. Philly was.
How do you think that's how they invented
Yeah.
anal beads? They were actually just
Well, I think
rosaries.
there's such a.
Oh yeah, this is good.
Yeah, that's probably it.
No, dude, we had Shaner and Sydney on, and it's the same thing. Alan and I didn't say anything for 12 minutes.
Yeah, you're just letting us rip.
Running around this field with an axe.
She walked out
Yeah.
10 minutes in.
Yeah, he's
Great idiot.
Joel's slowly building a thing to blackmail any comic he has ever wanted to. He's like, remember you said this?
That's CGI, dude. I didn't say that. No way. I'm Jewish.
Glad you guys are here. Wanted to take a seat. I'd take out a file.
Have a seat, sir.
File.
Where'd he get that?
Yeah. Are you worried about a kid?
So it's reading the
Joel in
transcript.
Potsdam.
Hell, this is Dateline with Soul Joel. We're here to cancel comedians.
Coming to you live from the R-Word News Network.
Here at Sunnybrook, we have these two R-words.
It would be great if we were actually doing an episode of To Catch a Predator.
Oh my god.
Well,
Brother, they invited us on their podcast. So he's shooting
At least we didn't have to look at
shoot him in the barrel.
Yeah. I mean, if you pull up the website, there's got to be a couple of the right dots real close. You know what I mean?
Flying too close to the sun.
I know I saw noticed there's houses around that corner.
Look
That's
how
for
worried
sure.
Steve is over there. He's like, what the fuck are they saying? He's like, I shouldn't have brought them.
the four of them are making each other laugh more than the audience.
I should have. First thing I did when I got here, I was like, where's the closest Arby's? It just feels like Arby's
and
country.
cheddar.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
We're definitely getting beef and
Yeah,
cheddar.
there's one on the way, my way home, actually.
Yes,
One about
dude.
15 minutes from here that I know
Oh
for
my
sure.
god.
I'm finna have roadside diarrhea in an hour.
Just I got a pickup truck, shit in the back.
Ooh, I gotta right out that fucking little service
I
window.
don't want to choose
Lay
when I
face
shit.
down.
I'm not laying in it. I'm popping
It's
my
like
butt
Mario
out that
Kart, but it's
fucking
just
back
Arby's
window
diarrhea.
and
Dude,
letting
there's
it
a cop
drain,
on.
dude.
There's a cop on our tail. Go ass off and
Man,
lay down the
dude.
wheel slick.
Yeah.
Dude.
It's been like Mario Kart, only I'm not shooting oil.
Same Rainbow Road, brother.
Yeah.
That's Beef and Cheddar Road.
I just forgot. Do you have your show tonight?
No.
No, we're
off for the summer.
We're off for the summer because they do Philly's Funniest.
Philly's Funniest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we should be back by September if we come back.
Hell yeah.
Hasn't been discussed.
Oh.
Yeah.
If we come back.
Yet
That's a
another,
Thursdays at Helium thing?
Yeah.
take
yet
it.
another topic and question I shouldn't have brought up.
No, it's
come
fine. It's
on,
nothing like
back
that.
to the
This is
Catholic
bothering me.
stuff.
Though. Hold on.
Like when I brought up
No, it wasn't anything like that. They're just, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
yeah.
We'll hold up.
Thank you for having us,
Holding up
guys.
the party. Yeah,
Nice,
dude.
good guys. Good guys
Thanks for
here.
letting us sit down for a little bit.
Yeah.
You guys are the shit. Thank you.
Yeah, hell yeah. Thank
Hey,
you.
thanks, man. What's going on?
Yeah.
All right.
Two coolest black guys on the podcast.
Got it right there. Hey, what's up,
John
bro?
Kensil and Lamar Todd.
And you're,
I'm out.
Yeah.
hey, Alan,
Nice to
hey,
meet
Alan.
you, man.
Yeah. See you,
Thanks
man.
for coming
Hey,
on.
See you, man.
Yeah.
Alan,
Lamar, good to see you, man.
Always good to see you,
Um,
man.
Yeah.
my mom had a picture in the kitchen of Padre Pio. The guy, and he looks just.
Oh, Padre.
He looks just like him with the wounds of Christ.
I did get stigmata at 13.
So we're off to the races.
Sorry.
No.
Apparently nothing's off limits tonight, so it's all good.
My mom had a big poster. Like she had JFK and that picture of Padre Pio, and he's like waving, and he has a wound in his hand. And then one time I watched some Discovery Channel show where. Because he had the wounds of Jesus. I'm not knowing Jesus show, but then you find out that when they did crucify it, they didn't put a nail through your hand because you would rip
Through the wrist.
time. And I go, his wounds are wrong, Mom. like in a movie, like fake.
Stigmata. You didn't know. Oh shit.
Man, so you've been a comic for a while, man.
Oh man, I don't like. Sometimes people go, like I'm with the other guy. People are saying we saw you 40 years ago to the other guy. I'm like,
I saw you at my first open mic.
Yeah, holy, when was that? 20 years ago? Or yes, yeah, long time.
Yeah.
You don't have a number?
I'll say, it's where I'll say 1990. When I started, it's where when I say it, they're not my. I'm not saying I'm as funny as those guys, but in my comedy class was Paul F. Tompkins. Todd Glass, Adam McKay
Jesus.
from Anchorman.
Oh, shit.
He's from Malvern.
Yep.
But those guys all went to L.A. And I got a girlfriend stuck around here. But it was really neat to seeing. And that's a whole variety of acts to see, like, Paul. Todd, they're all
Wildly different.
wildly different. Yeah. And they all made their own little niche. Their own little. They found their own little corner in Hollywood. It's
We'll accept it either way.
yeah. But that's, my God, yeah, by 1990. So that's 22 years ago.
Do those guys all? So the tradition is Wednesday night before Thanksgiving, everybody goes to Chicky and Pete's.
Yes, and it's.
And I always see you there with a lot of other comics.
Yeah, it's fun. It's some veteran guys did it, and it was funny. It all started out. Paul F. Tompkins would come back from L.A. and he would show up like some L.A. friends of his. Then it got more and more comics to show up, and now. I think Paul does come here, but doesn't say he's in Philly. I mean, he's for his family for Thanksgiving. But my God, it's every comic in town. Like, just show up. We network, you meet people.
I'm gonna check out that.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
But Dom
amazing.
Herrera there, and Eleanor Kerrigan, and it's fun.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh,
Dina Blizzard dropped in last time.
yeah, it's it's funny. Jerry Blavitt, the heater with the heater, the guy just died.
Yeah.
TJ.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's there. He's there for the celebration. He's with some band, and I go, oh my God, the heater with the heater. There, he's like, hey, how you doing?
I know the Geeter with the heater.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
so I asked him. I go, you ever pick up girls down there? He goes, yeah. He goes, I go, how old are you? He was like 82. I'm like, really? He goes, yeah. I go, you can still perform? And he goes, yeah. I go, really? And he goes, yeah. He goes, I got a pump installed. I didn't know. I thought the habit trail thing you see in the back of men's adult romance magazines. No, he has it was inserted in his body. He used to pump it up like a.
What the fuck?
Flip Wilson had that shit.
Yeah, right. To inflate his.
You can inflate your dick
Yeah, but
Yeah,
a pump?
yeah.
It's like, do you remember Stretch Armstrong?
Oh shit!
No way. That's where he got his name. Nickname.
Shit!
No, the toy that you pumped up after
Yeah.
he broke out of the cage.
I
It's like
remember
that
him.
shit.
Yeah, he was embracing it.
Right?
Imagine meeting a celebrity telling you that. Well, I don't know this guy from anybody. And a real funny guy, a
The
nice guy.
heater with the Geeter has
yeah.
a dick pump. That's so
Oh,
awesome.
Damn. Yeah. Oh shit!
Look, there's a.
dick pumps.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like 5 minutes, but they just got on.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
I'm talking.
No, this
Nah, you good, man.
No,
This is, we talking dick pumps. I ain't even know
Yeah,
nothing
man.
about
Well, I
this.
mean,
Jerry Blavitt's penis pump.
we're not pissing
Oh,
off the
shit.
dick pumps until that well is dry.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah, Flip Wilson talked about it on
That's
Hard
the
Shots.
last
That's right.
thing. That's after rhino pills and everything else. Yeah.
Yep.
The honey, that's the new shit they putting on now. The young bulls take the honey at the gas stations. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's honey. You make your dick hard or something like that. I don't know. My shit's still working. I don't know.
Wait. But
Yeah.
actual like.
It's like some type of weird shit that I don't know. Some Chinese weird ass shit that they got in the
herbal.
gas station. Yeah.
I thought you were
yeah.
talking about actual honey.
No, it's actual. It's honey in the pack. I don't know if it's fucking corn syrup or whatever, but yeah, you taste it and it got some shit in it and it makes your dick hard.
Yeah. Because
Yes, the geezer speeder.
Because I love how he didn't say buy the honey at the grocery store. No, you got to get the honey from the gas station.
yeah. No,
What happened?
yeah.
Nothing happened. Well,
Yeah,
you
like,
you
damn.
bought it at the wrong spot.
Not direct from the
You
hive.
ain't get the,
Yeah.
on the bear. You gotta get on the bear. That wink at you.
Stick your wang in the beehive get stung. It swells up to 5 times the size.
That would
Oh
be a
yeah.
good
Oh
subject.
shit. Yeah, that's some good shit. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. That might be some shit. I might have to go ahead and dick my dick in the honeycomb. Let's see what happens.
Weird segue. Lamar, you found a niche. You're doing like your comic for teachers.
Yeah, doing comedy for teachers, man. Doing something called Teachers Be Like.
I was gonna ask you about
comedy
this,
show.
yeah.
And yeah, man, that's been cool, man. Yeah.
I loved last time I had you here. It was a comedy fundraiser, and so you knew there was probably going to be a lot, either parents or teachers in the audience.
Man, damn, what the fuck kind of birds y'all got in this motherfucker? They're not mosquitoes, they birds.
We're outside of a comedy club, outside of the school classroom.
We out here.
We're outdoors.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, okay, cool, man.
The funniest comics I know
You know what I mean?
all have teaching.
Yeah, but
Chip Chantry and him.
Yeah.
it's a lot of.
That's true.
I mean, since I've been doing this, I've been finding a lot of other comedians that are teachers also.
Even
So-
Jay Black.
Jay Black.
started.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Jay Black,
It's a
yeah.
common profession. Everybody done worked with kids before. Everybody's been a kid or going to school before. So
And you
know,
are
it's something
hours in
everybody
front
can
of
relate to.
a crowd.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, we all know what's up with the
Captive
school
audience.
deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
They
I
can't
don't
leave.
make shit. So now I got two professions that don't pay shit.
Doing crowd work with sixth graders. Nice
Yeah.
shirt. You ever do that? You ever do crowd work to your students? Like, where'd you get that shirt?
Oh shit! Nah, I'm getting that shit all day long.
Saw your brother
I'm just
wear that
looking
one
at
2
them
years
like,
ago.
Them motherfuckers, they all wearing uniforms, so that'd be some.
Oh,
yeah.
right on,
Where'd you
okay.
get that shirt? Oh, us.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I love how John did that. I was going to say like new bits, but he went right into crowd work.
Yeah.
Forget, don't burn your material. You probably just do it off the cuff. I mean, 180 school days, you can't burn material. Like,
He needs content out of it. He needs content.
Nah, these kids, these motherfuckers, it's some shit, man. It's the end of the school year, man.
go
I'm
ahead
fed
and
up.
edit this in post.
I'm fed up, man. It's the end of the school year, and they done, and I'm done too. You know what I mean? But they still got finals, they still got state testing and shit like that. Like they put that shit at the end of the school year, and they all stress the fuck out. You know what I mean?
Did you ever
Yeah.
notice that a kid will be like 19 days, and you're like, nope, there's 18.
Nah, fuck. They be like 19 days of school. Like, fuck that, bitch. You got 3 weeks.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
That's what it is, eh?
Yeah, they be trying, and the teacher try like, hey, don't worry, it's only 19 days left.
That's right.
Shit, man. Fucking kill myself. Yo, man, it is. Everybody's suicidal. Everybody ready to fucking just walk off the plank at the same time, man. It's fucked up over there, man. It's
Yeah.
getting real. We're gonna eat each other. Like it's bad. Well, I enjoy doing the comedy for the teachers for that reason, because we so fucked up in the head. We need to laugh, and they come out, man, because they want to laugh. They come out, and you know the girls' night and all that shit, and it's a lot of them. It's a good time, fellas.
And John talked about being friends with Paul F. Tompkins, but you had the pleasure of opening up for Kev Hart.
Oh yeah, man, that was lit, man.
Yes.
Yeah, Kev,
What
man.
was that like?
Shout out to Kevin Hart, man. Yeah, that was dope, man. Shout out to 2 Ray also, man. He hooked me up with that.
He's a big mentor of yours, right?
It was dope. Actually, in my class, we studied comedy.
Was it a small
and
arena,
improv.
or was it?
Yeah, oh no, this is at this is at Punchline. He is short. He is short. He is short. I mean, as expected. But
No. I was saying because he sold out Citizens Bank Park.
Oh yeah.
I was making a capacity joke, and that's also why. That's also why I got into producing.
He
I
did
let you
Citizens
guys do
Bank,
the jokes,
and he did the link. He did the fucking link. So
Oh, the link. That's right.
Yeah, dude, he's a beast.
But nah, man, it was just an honor
He's in
to
town a
open
lot.
up for him, man. Like I said,
he
he's
keeps
short,
coming
but
back
that
to Philly.
motherfucker was
That's
like
very
a
cool.
giant in there that night.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of people talk shit about his comedy, but that shit was fire. He is funny. He's just appealing to the world now, and it's a little bit different when you're doing that shit.
No
But it was cool to
Because
to get
everybody's
some
expecting
game.
you to be
Yeah.
top-notch hilarious.
Yeah, man.
all the time.
It was cool, man. So that was another comic cross off the list, man. I still want to rock out with a couple other dudes.
That's
and yeah, man.
Like you said earlier about Philly, when you couldn't at the Comedy Works, but then on Wednesdays you would go to the open mic night at the Laugh House.
Oh hell yeah,
right?
yeah.
And
yeah.
Wib was the MC, but Kevin Hart was. They used to call him Little Kev.
Yeah.
Little Kev. Yeah.
And Kev the bastard.
Oh yeah.
Two Ray talked about that name, right?
Yeah, Kev the bastard. Yeah.
I used to walk on. I used to go on the open mic. And I was like the only white guy there. And I go, how many people think I'm a lost German tourist who actually walked on stage?
Oh,
but,
God.
but that was a great time.
Yeah,
That
I did not know what I was doing at the Laugh House Comedy Club. I was up
cool.
there just fucking saying whatever the fuck. I don't know. I didn't know what comedy was until later on. I had to discover what the fuck I want to talk about. Yeah, but Laugh House had some legends in there. It was lit. You know what I mean? Like what you doing now, dog?
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Straight
Yeah,
up, man.
definitely.
Like you got some hitters in here, man. You got me and Kensil. Oh my god.
Enough said.
God damn.
Enough
You
said.
got,
Call it a wrap.
you got Nats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're going up next.
Yeah.
Did a deer ever walk like body show?
Not a deer. We had a fox one time.
I saw a couple foxes in there.
Nice. Nice. Saw a couple cougars.
No, definitely no deer, but that's crazy, man. Yeah, it's but comics actually talked about that, like when they're doing new material out of the pandemic, first time they're even being in front of a crowd and not doing like a stupid Zoom show. They're like, oh, this isn't good. We can actually hear crickets.
Yeah.
Oh shit! How about that? God damn.
It was funny, man.
Real
That was
crickets?
really
Oh
funny.
hell
But
no.
just seeing that, because you could see that like
Real cricket,
that was an
that was
actual thought. It wasn't something that was like preloaded or like, oh yeah, if a joke doesn't go well, I'm gonna say this. You're like, no, actually, I hear
That is
silence
fucking
and
hilarious.
crickets.
Oh
Dude,
my
Tony
God.
Woods was that night in Rofo when he did one of the most miserable weather shows. I mean, it was right before you got the dome.
Oh,
So it was like late October, early November. It was like 40 degrees and raining.
Oh, man.
And Tony just went up, dude, and just made fun of everything.
Yeah,
man.
That's what you
It
gotta
was
do. You
great.
gotta live in the moment.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah,
why
adapt to your
we were just talking
environment.
about that earlier. Like, okay, if something is fucked up or something going on, okay, let's talk about it. We're
Yeah.
all here. We
Right.
all can see this
Everybody
shit.
sees it, right?
Yeah,
Right.
So let's go ahead and talk about the shit and move the fuck on.
Yeah, you gotta do something different in Maryland versus Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Connecticut, or you're in LA. Like, you can't open up the same way. You gotta somehow let them know that you're
you
not
noticed
doing
that
1,000 times.
And like the newer comics, like Shane and those other guys. They come out,
Whoa, go ahead.
but they're like, I'm sorry,
No, but I don't know. You're
but
being very specific.
But their whole act is it's just conversation.
Yeah.
It seems like they just walk up. We're talking right now.
Yep.
And they just weave into the crowd. I'm like, holy crap! I'm here. I'm writing jokes.
But isn't comedy conversational?
Yeah,
We're
you're
saying
right.
something.
Yeah, you're right.
We're
I don't
trying to
think that's a negative
relate
thing at all
to
to
Right.
people personally.
and we're trying to be as personal as possible.
Yes.
Right.
And that's and original as possible
You're right.
by being ourselves. So that's what comedy has evolved to. It's not the same shit that it was 10 years ago. It's not the shit that it was,
Yeah, you're right.
20 years ago.
And the greats
And
make it funny, no
It's
matter
like
what they're
music.
doing.
Music changes every
Yeah.
fucking 10 years.
dude,
you know
tell
what I
me
mean?
about
You
it.
think comedy won't?
I'm
So-
a jam band dinosaur.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I like some old
like
school
fish and all that stuff. Yeah.
I used to be in a P-Funk cover band.
Oh, there-
Oh, word.
oh, really?
Oh, shit.
We played Mothership Connection in its entirety.
Oh, that's it. Hell yeah. That's my shit.
The Bride of Funkenstein or something?
Well, that was the offshoot band, Brides of Funkenstein. Yeah, I can't believe nice. Yeah, you want to talk about Bootsy's Rubber Band? Let's go.
Speaking of soul,
right,
wait.
Well, yeah,
I need
yeah.
to know that. Why you call this shit Soul Joes?
Oh, because I used to always dance when I used to score and I played soccer.
Oh shit.
He had a
And
dance,
I didn't
dude. He
score
had a
that
dance.
often. I played defense.
Oh,
and
shit.
finally, all my friends one day were like, "Why you always dancing, Soul Joel?"
Let me see something right now.
No,
son. Bring that shit.
Well, we're talking 1997. That's when I was a senior in high school, and I used to do "Come on, Ride the Train." Right here. Yeah. And,
That's lit.
and then when I started,
That's lit.
just like you just said, Little Kev, like when I started, my last name's Richardson. So people would say, "Hey, keep it going for Joel Richards," and they would mess up my name. I'm like, I need a hook.
Oh,
So I'm like Soul Joel,
Yo.
and I just kept it.
Nice. I just love it, man. It's catchy, man. Working for you, man. Congrats, man.
Thanks, brother.
Word.
Congrats to you too.
Hey, good luck, man.
All right.
Hey, thank you, bro.
Joel, thank you for having me. Thank you, brother. Thanks.
Oh, shit. It's all good, bro.
Was one under the train tracks.
It's all good. I was sitting on a weird piece of grass. It's all right. It's all good.
Thanks. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you, brother. Really nice meeting you, man.
Thank you, man.
Oh, both of you at the same time. I like it. All right.
Here we go.
Hey, this is Joel. Are you here?
Oh, I thought he was talking to you guys. I was like, yeah, they
like,
clearly
yeah,
sat
we're
down, buddy.
You're here.
I'm outside by the big white. Yeah, the big white tent. Yeah. And there's
So
a
while
girl
Joel's
in the
ordering
back
his food, I'm
with
going to
that
introduce
hamper
Mike
with,
Keegan
blonde hair.
and
Just get the
Ray
food to her.
Gootz. Nice.
There you go.
Yeah. We'll just hold on for a
Thank
second.
Okay, you got it.
So thank you guys for joining us, man.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
Thank you for
absolutely.
having us. That was a
Absolutely.
blast.
Cool,
Yeah.
man. Very cool.
Yeah,
Excited to have you guys here. I was checking, like I told you before, I was checking out some of the podcasts and stuff.
Okay.
I found out you have a wrestling podcast,
Yes.
which immediately makes you one of my favorite people on the
Oh,
planet.
thank you.
Yes,
Appreciate
yes. Yes. So what you're doing on that is you're going through the pay-per-views, like every starting with the closed circuit stuff.
Yeah.
And working your way through all the
I'm
pay-per-views.
doing all the wrestling pay-per-views, starting with Starrcade
Starrcade
83,
83.
going to however long I do this, but I'm doing every pay-per-view. Not like anything else, just the pay-per-views. Yeah.
Love
So
that.
right now we're on 1989. We started in January. Used to do a Disney podcast, but the whole gimmick was a different comic comes on.
Okay.
And then sometimes I get a comic, I'd be like, "So what you think of Toy Story?" And I'm thinking we're gonna have like a 2-hour podcast. It was good. I was like, "What's your favorite character?" Woody. And I'm just like, dude, on stage you can't shut the fuck up.
Right. And I get you on here and you get
Yeah. Now I'm like-
monosyllabic shit.
It's like one of the greatest animated films of all time. You're like, okay, it's a 20-minute podcast. Get the fuck. So now it's just me and my friend Andrew Lee. I don't know
Andrew,
if you
I
remember
wanted to ask
Andrew.
you that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Andrew Lee's awesome.
Andrew Lee,
Andrew's great.
and we
Yeah, I
just
met
do
Andrew.
the wrestling. And I know
didn't
him
know
and have
it
a
was
good
Andrew.
rapport with him every episode. So
It's great, man. I've listened to a couple already, and
thank
I
you.
really like it, man. I'm a big old school wrestling guy.
Yeah, no,
And another thing I wanted to ask you while you're on is because you're still up to date, right? You're still in it.
Oh, what do you mean? I'm still watching. Yes, I actually was. I was at WrestleMania, and I did an after WrestleMania
You're
comedy.
still
show.
in it.
Yeah,
He's doing
I'm
a
still-
prison term.
I'm still
How'd
in
you
it.
get out with
Yeah.
those shoes and an LA hat?
Yeah, yeah.
You still doing that wrestling around?
You still watching wrestling, or you moved on? Yeah, I'm running numbers for Vince McMahon.
Like, he's not in the show. He's fucking watching it.
He's in the
But
game.
I was at WrestleMania. Yeah,
Yeah, every Monday night on my couch.
yeah. I'm in it. I gotta run to the hotel to
Or
watch,
not.
to watch Impact Wrestling.
You still grinding out, Ray?
Yeah, I'm still grinding it. Yeah, hopefully Triple H notices me soon.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh God. Well, I have DVD. I have the whole history of the ECW on DVD.
Oh, awesome! Yeah,
I
I got an ECW tattoo right there.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, right there.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a
awesome.
commitment to the bit.
Yeah, they know. Pretty
That's what
committed.
they call that in
He's
the
still in.
business.
Yeah, I'm definitely in. I got WCW right there.
You need a laser to get out of the biz now.
Dude, that should have been the answer to your question. We'll edit this in post.
Yeah. Am I still
Say a
in?
word. You still in it?
Yeah, right here. I'm fucking in.
I got ECW right here, don't I?
His credentials check out.
Yeah. Bam, right there.
Oh, you're still gay. Look at you.
This is my this is my Auschwitz tattoo. This
Great
ECW.
to see you, pup.
Great to see you, Pop. It's been too long.
I know.
miss you. It's like coming home
Yeah,
again.
this is like my New York connection with both you guys. I don't recognize you not being in a suit in front of Caroline's.
I know. Yeah, I used to be a manager there, but now it's a ping pong place. Of
Yeah.
yeah.
That's right. Yeah,
He
that's
still wears a
crazy.
suit at the ping pong place.
I'm gonna clean all the balls to clean the ping pong place. And maybe get some comedy going there.
I'm here to interview for the job, or you're a bit overdressed.
Yeah. To be the manager of the ping pong parlor.
Hello, Miss Lady.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they're gone.
Oh shit.
So, but Soul Joe's still here. No ping pong here.
Standing, baby.
Yeah, I don't
Looks
know
like
if I
you
would have
got a
been if
good
I mean, the same kind of thing happened where we were in a place and then we had to obviously go outside of COVID. That's what the dome was. We created the dome because just staying outside and got heaters and everything. But then they developed townhouses.
Oh, wow.
So now we had to adapt again.
Yeah.
There's no keeping Soul Joel down.
Well,
You gotta go
listen,
here.
as long as Susan
Everybody
Sarandon
knows
doesn't
the
show up
dome.
at ping pong tables, I think you'll be okay. If Susan Sarandon shows up with a paddle, hey, Soul Joel, just be like, all right.
That's the death
You
kiss.
win again.
That's the death kiss of comedy. Susan Sarandon.
The Grim Reaper of comedy.
Yeah.
I love it.
There are still some old school guys that don't really know the dome and they're like, I'd rather perform inside.
No
This
reason.
is awesome.
I know,
They don't have any idea how awesome this is.
Yeah.
You know?
People love it. The audience loves it, not being inside.
Yeah. Like you built such a loyal following too, and they love being in the audience, and it's great.
I think outdoor comedy, ever since the pandemic, is here to stay. I think people, it's not ever going to replace indoor comedy fully, but I think people are way more willing, especially in the summer.
Especially, I was going to say, especially in the summer.
It really
like,
became a thing.
we're never going to do the space heaters again.
Yeah.
Like that was wild. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, those space shows.
But I definitely think it's a thing that's not like Zoom, which is like literally like I don't know who's
Well, you
still doing
can't-
Zoom.
Yeah, fuck
You don't
Zoom.
have that like energy exchange. You need to be in the same room. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
It sucks on
Oh,
Zoom,
I know.
though. It's horrible.
We
There's a whole year worth
keep a
of
lot of
podcasts
energy
that
in the
suck.
room.
Oh,
I
we
know,
go
I'd
back.
rather.
Go back away.
The worst part about Zoom is like even if you have a good set, like there's nowhere for you to go. So it's like, it was great, and then you just put on the TV and you're like, okay.
Yeah, crack open
Yeah.
a can
Dude,
of Chef
I'd be
Boyardee.
doing Zoom like in my basement, in my underwear, and like half the people have their camera off, and none of them have audio on. So it's so awkward.
That's gotta suck, dude.
Yeah, it was terrible.
I never did it as a musician, but I know some musicians that did, and
Yeah.
they all hated it, and the audio quality was just
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah,
It was so soul crushing.
Yeah,
it
it's
was.
brutal, dude.
Yeah, I'd rather just jerk off to wrestling.
Yes, yes.
Well, you
See,
always,
this is
no
why
matter
we're
what,
new best friends.
there was people like ice cream or a bowl of cereal, and you're like, dude, you don't need to be that close to the screen.
Oh yeah.
Also,
women have curlers in their hair.
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole
Yeah.
thing.
I
Yeah.
had a couple like making out one time, just like the whole show. Somebody was smoking,
That
literally
happened in
smoking
the Dome,
crack
though, too, one time.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, really?
and,
They did.
in one
wow.
of the videos that was on the screen. Somebody was
really?
smoking crack
Just
while
like
I was
the
doing
show.
my set. Yeah. It was just wild.
Wait, on Zoom.
On Zoom, yeah. I was doing the Zoom from my basement, and there's like 10 people watching it zoomed in.
Sold out,
And
sold
so-
out.
sold out show in my basement. and somebody literally had a crack pipe and they were smoking crack.
You're like, that's not weed.
Exactly.
You're like, are they legal? No.
like, yeah,
I believe no matter what state that is, that's illegal.
Oh, you're not partying. You're sad. Oh, you have issues. You have a problem.
You know what? I mean, here's the deal. Like, I wonder the people who still.
I can't wait for this segue.
The people who still watch Zoom shows. People who still go to Zoom shows like on a Friday and Saturday.
Yeah,
those gotta be like really sad motherfuckers.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
Yeah, because they still have. You look at Eventbrite, there's still some Zoom shows.
They do, and they have like the metaverse now. And
I didn't know they lasted.
Yeah, there's still some.
Oh, what's that way? It's called like no.
I'm sorry.
No comedy club or something.
because
or-
of cat people.
yeah. I think that's exactly what it's called.
Serial killers.
But it's like in the,
Who need
it's
some
in the
noise when they chop
metaverse,
them
and
with
people
their-
buy tickets to it,
Yeah.
and they have
Like,
like
a comedy show.
a simulated comedy club and
Right.
simulated audience. It's wild.
But yeah, and people always like message me about that too. Like, oh, this is an idea. Like no one else thought of it. And it's like, no, but if I sell tickets to like a show and also sell Zoom tickets, it's like that's a completely different thing. And like, how am I going to pay the comics? And,
Exactly.
and then people won't show up. They just won't leave their house. But it's so much less enjoyable, especially when I do like fundraisers. They'll like look up a YouTube clip, and I go, I don't know what clip you watched. And also, why don't you have a little faith in me? Because I've been doing this over 15 years. Like, I know who's going to be funny. There's a difference between online funny and in the room funny.
Exactly.
It really is. Yeah.
Big time, dude.
Yeah.
And
So
it's
the
just-
energy
there's
you
no-
can't replicate on Zoom.
Yeah,
That's a
there's
whole
no
different thing.
reward. There's no good feeling after you do it. Like you don't have a room full of people like tell you, "Hey, great show" when you're walking out of the
you just
show.
turn off the computer and cry.
Exactly.
Back to your misery.
And I can do that anyway with porn. I don't need
exactly.
A lady at the show tonight, I ended up so like every once in a while I'll have a DJ like before the show just so it's not the same iPod, and she goes, "Oh, what happened?" And I go, "What do you mean?" I didn't know anything that what this lady was about to say, and I always try to anticipate like it's gonna go left, it's gonna go right, and she goes, a DJ was here and he just was lovely. He was very lovely. I don't see this is just an iPod tonight. I go, really? I go, that was the draw? You're like, not the comics.
Somebody pressing play rather than just like, I was the DJ.
You don't go to a bar or club if you want that atmosphere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'll stand up there with headphones.
Exactly. I'm gonna do the same exact job he did. I'm gonna press play on my iPad just like he does, and I'll wear a headphone. Is that gonna be lovely for you? Lovely. And then you have 5 comedians who are trying to pursue their dreams, and you're like,
Where's the DJ?
Where's the DJ who pressed play and played
Bring
played
back the DJ.
Put the iPod on the stool.
7 comedians for $7. You're like, nope, I came for.
I'll give you an extra $1 if the DJ shows up.
Yeah, but I didn't hear
8 for
Flowers
7.
by
Yeah.
Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
Yeah. 8 for 8.
Yeah, I need the way they went from Miley to Biggie was fucking beautiful.
All the Easy E choke made an appearance.
I like the way that the DJ went like this while he was playing the music, and it was brilliant.
Just had the headphones on one ear.
Yeah, exactly.
They always look like they're disinterested. They always look like
That's the thing.
They always look like I'm working on some other things, but I'll
Whenever you
play
look like you
music for
don't give
you.
a shit about what you're doing, the bigger DJ you will be.
DJ
Sorry?
pressed play on his
It look like
iPad.
you don't give a shit about what you're doing, the bigger DJ you will be.
That's true. Yeah.
Yep.
I gotta ask, what's the Dodgers? What's
I go to LA. My family's in LA, and I've been going to LA more. So I got this. No, this is a true story. So I'm walking on Hollywood Boulevard because I see like this hat store, and the guy walking next to me almost gets hit by a car, and he almost dies. And he goes like, "Fuck you, motherfucker!" Right? So then I walk in the hat, and the guy walks in the hat store with me, and he owns the fucking hat store. So now I feel bad that this guy almost died. So I saw this hat and I bought it. I was like,
Somebody almost lost their life for that hat.
yeah, I was like, I didn't want to like walk in because I was like, oh yeah, I can't believe that guy almost hit you. And then like,
yeah,
I was
people are like, are you a blood or a crypt? You're like, similar.
yeah.
Similar story,
I bought
actually. I'm
this
glad you brought it up.
Exactly. I almost killed a foreigner.
Yeah.
And then
But I mean, my New York connection, that's how I know these guys. I was never like a New York fan growing up, but the Yankees is the one team that I adopted.
Yeah.
Because fall of '98 is when I started at Wagner on Staten Island, and they won the World Series.
Dude, I was at the clinching game of the World Series at Yankee Stadium that year.
That year you
my
were?
sister
It was
went
the best
to Wagner
year.
at the same time,
right.
and she's camped out for tickets. I was in right field.
But I went to a parade, and I go, growing up in South Jersey, outside Philadelphia my whole life, I go, oh, this is what it's like to win.
Totally.
Well, I like the Mets.
Yeah, I could reach out. Right.
dude,
We'll get
I
back to
love
you right now. This is
it.
Mike's turn. So,
Sorry. I'd like to
So
show
he
my.
almost died for that hat.
Yeah.
And he's got an ECW tattoo.
Yo, by
Give
the
him
way,
the-
Ray Gootz is straight out of Queens.
Yeah.
He only likes the team that are that color blue.
Yeah.
But yeah, exactly. Coming from Philly and watching, what's going on.
Dude, I'm like this close to Derek Jeter, the parade. I'm like, this is
Yeah,
amazing.
it was almost a decade since you saw the Phillies win, and then it's the first year going to Staten Island. The Yankees win the Sticker Tape Parade. I was there that year. It was awesome.
Yeah.
And you get a little fond place in your heart for New York.
It's wild.
Yeah.
And that's the one team in LA that you like, right?
I just like the hat.
It's a guild hat. It's a guild hat, Joel.
It's a guild hat. Yeah.
I don't even like baseball.
I don't even like basketball.
It has like roses and a pin.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, all right.
He obviously dedicated his life to wrestling.
Yeah.
This is just a hat, he can remove it.
Yeah.
Tattoo is for life, dog.
I am not in the baseball game. I am not in the baseball game.
I'm in the wrestling.
Dude, it's
You're
so
asking
funny.
I'm still in the game. It's wrestling. Yeah.
The game was the thing I was trying to say, but I just freaking skirted around it. Said 8 different sentences. Mike summed it up in 4 words.
Well done, Mike.
Also, why I got into producing.
What's that word?
The game.
The show?
Yeah.
Show?
Yeah.
Dude, I try to tell people all the time too, like you guys driving down here was probably just as funny as the show, right?
Oh man, we had
yeah.
a blast.
We had a good time.
Like, people non-comics don't understand the road.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
that.
exactly.
Like as far as being in a car with comics.
Yeah, especially me and Ray. I've known Ray forever, so we have a lot in common, and we dislike a lot of the same people. So we just shit on every Long Island.
Yeah.
We shit on every Long Island comedian.
I feel like it's every comic car ride.
Dude, I didn't think you were gonna get specific, but we narrowed it down.
Long Island, yeah. Not New York City, not New Jersey.
No, Long Island. I'll name names.
Yeah.
Did you grow up like 2 minutes from Governors or something?
I lived
He lived
3
in the
minutes up the road.
Right,
Yeah.
you still live there. Okay, right on. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
still over here.
So post the graph of like the YouTube video, and it spikes right during this segment specifically. What happened? He named names.
Names. Now I'm blacklisted from Long Island comedy. But
Ray's got a tattoo.
Yeah. I'll get the governor's tattoo when you get blacklisted.
No, you gotta get the
He has to take his
trifecta.
pants off for that one.
Oh,
you gotta
WWE?
get all 3 clubs, all 3 governors, brokerage, McGuire's. You gotta get all 3.
Also, I got
There
into
you go.
producing. I got someone interpreting my jokes.
Okay, there we go. All right.
Mike didn't laugh, but he definitely knew what I was talking
Now I
about.
know
What Joel meant was
McGuire, I don't think I would get a McGuire's tattoo. It's not a good logo. I can kind of.
He went right back to wrestling. He was like, that's where I'm at. I'm still in the game.
I thought you meant WWE. I'm like, nah.
still in the game.
I don't know where I put the WWE tattoo.
When you said that, I'm like, do you really wrestle? And then I didn't realize you just meant, you watch it.
Well, when you watch it, you're in the game. It's a disease. It's a disease.
Real still real to me, damn it.
Yeah.
He's got, 20 episodes of a podcast to prove it?
Yeah.
And I've seen all those pay-per-views
Yeah.
you're doing them about.
That's
So.
Yeah.
I saw, I'm 49.
Okay.
So I was into wrestling before it broke hard.
Okay,
You know?
okay.
So I was there was a local Catholic high school that got big WWF events back then. And so I saw like 82, 83, saw Snuka.
Oh,
saw
so
Mr.
around the
Food.
murder.
How awesome is that? In like
Right around the murder.
in
Yeah.
a high school gymnasium, probably.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
Sitting in the bleachers of the high school I went to later on
that's
in my
awesome.
life. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I rubbed King Kong Bundy's sweaty head.
Well, who hasn't?
What? Who hasn't?
That was a prerequisite to play Caroline's back in the day. You just stand at the door. Right?
Was that Mike Keegan? No, it was King Kong
King
Bundy.
Kong
King Kong Bundy. But that's
What is
the-
ebook?
That's the reason Ray's still in the game.
Yeah.
King Kong Bundy's
King Kong
sweaty
Bundy.
head.
Dude, I heard he used to
10
have
years
like
of good luck.
right outside of Atlantic City and had like 30 cats.
Yeah, I heard that too. Yeah, they had to rehome all the cats because he died alone with the cats.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, they had to
Like right
Yeah.
before the
Rehomo them?
pandemic, I think. Or like,
rehome, not rehomo.
Oh,
What
they
did you-
said rehomo the
They had to make sure they were gay.
I'm like, they were.
These cats got strings while he was.
Dude, you guys are awesome.
See you, man.
Thank you.
You can say hello. We just cut
Hey,
you out
it's
of the
good to see you
podcast.
guys. Yeah, definitely. Good to see you guys, man.
Nice meeting you.
Definitely.
Thank
Maybe
you,
up next
brother.
week. All right. Yeah. Good to see you, man.
Hell yeah. It's a scene here at Soul Hills, baby.
Yeah, no, it is.
We're building a scene, baby.
That's right, baby.
This
Yeah.
is-
They kicked us out of the show. They put us in the field. They told us to stay, put baby in the corner.
Yeah.
We'll send over Ray and Mike.
There's a show. There's a show over there.
The show over there. This is another show here.
Real quick, Jesse, can you still see us? Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, well, we're getting the light from the sign.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right
That
on.
sign is awesome.
Yeah, look
Yeah.
at that.
That is badass, dude. Have you guys seen the billboard? Or the, what do you call it on the side of the road? The
Yeah, that's a billboard.
yeah.
No, really, we
Yeah.
didn't see it.
There's one. Is there one from their direction? Because there's
They
one
wouldn't
where I
salt.
come.
No.
Yeah.
Trying to hit different
You
areas.
guys know Sydney Gant?
Huh? Yeah,
Which one?
yeah.
So Sydney was here a couple weeks ago, and it would be flashing back and forth between him and Barry Manilow playing in Reading.
That's the dream. That's the dream.
Because if you like comedy, you're gonna love Barry.
Hey, he writes the song.
He writes the songs, yeah. Your name's
Awesome.
Mandy, you get in for free.
That's right.
Damn right, damn right. And who doesn't want to do comedy at the Copacabana?
I know, right?
So what else is coming up for you guys, man? Anything you want to plug?
I do like a semi-monthly show at Governor's. That's coming up June 16th at Governor's Comedy Club on Long Island.
Nice.
It's Mike Keegan and friends.
Yeah.
And we're doing that and just
you always sell out the
they have the giggle room there.
The
It's
giggle
like
room.
it's like an exact replica of the main room there, but it holds like 80 people.
Dude, and that's perfect,
it's cool.
man. The energy.
Super.
Yeah,
It's great.
It's like a super intimate room. It's always fun. Put up a bunch of like local
always book it
comics and
solid.
stuff. Yeah. Always get a good headliner and get local guys.
The non-Long Island comics that he didn't talk shit about.
Yeah, those are the great guys. The guys, yeah.
Come and see the 8 people I don't hate.
By the way, listen to Soul Joel's podcast. And no, it wasn't you.
It's really just that Carla Okerson. I hate her.
Oh, yeah, Carla Okerson's a real piece of shit, yeah. That's who you gotta
she's
look out.
a good kid.
Nah, she's not gonna listen.
She doesn't listen to my podcast that I record 5 minutes from the house. but she's a good kid.
They always listen. They always listen when they always listen to the worst podcast.
Oh,
I heard
yeah,
your
yeah.
episode, you
Yeah,
motherfucker.
no, exactly.
Really?
Dude, my mom listens. Weird segue.
Yeah.
But I told her, I go, oh, by the way, I was like, whenever I said, she goes, what'd you say? I'm like, oh, the one thing that I said not good. I was like, she didn't listen. She goes, no.
Yeah, right. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So my mom listens sporadically, and she just listened to last week when I was telling a story about when me and my friends, when we were in college, used to play a game called Gay Chicken. You ever play Gay Chicken?
No, but we got a few minutes.
Lay it on us, brother.
I was so surprised.
There might be another
'cause the
tattoo
guy-
in order here.
Who has it? Am I right, Ray?
Yeah. That's all I used to do in second grade, play gay chicken.
Pull up that pant leg, buddy.
There we go.
I thought everybody knew of it, and I
got a
thought everybody
tattoo.
played it. Because the guy that I do my podcast with, he never heard of it either, and now I feel foolish. But it was a game that me and my friends used to play. Like, you know how you play chicken? Like if you're driving a car and the first person to veer off is the loser. We do a Gay Chicken where you sit across from your friend.
Are you wearing or not wearing pants?
You're wearing pants, but preferably shorts or boxer shorts. Pants defeats the whole purpose.
Okay.
But you stare at
Clearly
each other.
getting dark.
Exactly.
I'm all in
So
on
you
it.
sit like this close to each other, and you just stare at each other, and you each run your hand up the other one's leg, and the first person to pull away loses Gay Chicken.
This should be called coming out of the closet.
Yeah. Who thought of this idea? I think. Did your priest come up with this idea? Like, son, have you heard of the gay chicken?
The Gay Chicken, and it was a game, and most of the time, we'd have a couple drinks, and nobody wanted to lose, so you end up,
First one to pitch a tent loses.
Exactly. Yeah. You end up with a handful of.
Can you drive 6 shifts?
You win. You end up with a handful of your college roommate, and that's.
So wound up, you guys just jerked each other off every night. I'm not losing.
When are they going to send over 2 other comics?
Yeah. This has become a penthouse confessional.
We went from wrestling to
Gay chicken.
It's like a HBO Real Sex episode.
But he made direct eye contact.
So
Like,
now I'm
have you ever
married to
played?
this guy. It was great.
I'm surprised when people say that they never heard of it. 'Cause I don't tell the story very often.
I
but-
think your friend came up with this because he likes you. He's like,
Oh, my friend Uncle Gary.
yeah.
And that is how AIDS became an epidemic.
There we go. Everyone playing gay chicken.
Oh my God.
Or so I've heard.
So I've been told.
So was there anything more to that, or is that?
No, that's it. The first person to pull away loses, but sometimes nobody pulls away, and you end up grabbing each other's penises. And then that's.
I think that was the goal of your friend who came over to say, yeah. It's like, I guess we're both losing.
Me and my friend did it one
He
time.
invented a great game.
Me
with
and my
Neil
friend did it
Lyon.
one time in the pool with kissing, and we would try to, whoever go to eat each other's faces like you're kissing each other, and whoever pulls away first is a loser. And one time we were in a pool, me and my friend Brian, and neither of us pulled away.
Wait, same friend, different friend?
Different friend.
Buddy.
But he made the, but we, like,
Common thread is you.
I gotta start playing these games with some girls.
Who invented this game? It was. Starting to think it wasn't the roommate.
it might have been me because I played it with 4 different friends from like 4 different circles.
Wait, guys.
Wait. So, Alan, go into the fact that be like, so your parents were probably happy that you're like, oh, your girlfriend Carla.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Thank God.
But Alan did some research and found out that you lost your virginity at the bunny ranch.
No, that was him.
That was me.
Oh, that was
was
you,
him.
right? Yeah. That's right. My bad. Sorry.
That makes more sense.
Okay, yeah. It was before the tattoos.
Because I'm like, yeah. Oh, we're in the pool. We're playing games. How did you end up in Vegas?
It's really funny because I wrote it in my notes under your name beside Love's Black Sabbath.
I do love Black Sabbath.
I got that right.
But I lost my virginity playing gay chicken in my friend Marty's basement.
I never lost my shit. I just keep playing gay
name of a
chicken.
friend that I've used for
I
the
just
gay
keep
chicken
playing-
thing also, and 3 different people.
But this is really off the rails.
Let's talk about the bunny ranch because
Speaking of wrestling, what happened at the bunny ranch?
I was at a certain. I don't know if you remember. I was for a long time. I was a virgin, well into my 30s, and it was kind of hindering me when I met women. So I'm like, I just gotta get rid of this. So I figured, like an idiot, like the most. I thought this was gonna be like walking into the Mayo Clinic and be like, I have cancer, and they're like, well, we have the right solution.
Yes.
Instead, it was like I got there, and I went there the day the guy died. I mean, I'm gonna tell a quick version of the story. I went there the day the guy died. The guy who owned the
guy, yeah.
his last words were, "Ray Gootz will get laid over my dead body."
And they were
like,
crying in
not
the
this
hallway
now.
when I showed up. But
Yeah, I don't remember his name, but I know who you
What's
mean.
the flag at half
I used
mast?
to know his name.
He was on the HBO.
Yes, that guy.
Yeah.
Yes, he died.
Dennis Hoff.
Dennis Hoff. He died that morning. Yes.
I heard.
Nice.
I heard.
So God was like,
He's
Ray
not just
Gootz-
playing in the pool.
Yeah.
I played gay chicken with him one time.
And I didn't know how he died, but if I got there, it was like an OJ situation with like arresting all the women. Like, this bunny ranch is closed forever. I would just be like, God wants me to become a priest because he fucking had this guy. But the guy, I think he died natural cause.
Yeah.
Of course.
But yeah, I had sex. I mean, I'm just telling the quick version, but a little longer version. I had sex. It paid way too much money, but now I'm kind of glad I did it because now I date a lot, and you know,
it got you
I had
going.
a girlfriend last year. So
Did you have a time limit, or was it?
Yeah, there's a buzzer. There's like an NBA shot clock.
Wait, shut up.
No
Yeah.
shit. I was
And there's a
wondering.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
was
sure
the
that's
time
not
limit? Do you
true.
remember?
It was an hour, and I had to buy another half hour.
Well, good for you,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah,
Ladies,
Mike's worried about a hand running up. Is like, this guy's worried about the buzzer going off.
Dude, it's like the fact that there's a clock is like that really like it's like a clock and boom, boom, and
Oh my
like
God.
yeah, and also like I picked like the youngest girl there. I mean, I think she was like 20, but like she didn't know what she was doing. I kind of should have went with one of the older women.
Old experience like
You
Marge.
go with the veteran.
I remember like I sat her down because you have to haggle, and I'm like, all right, this is my situation. I'm 35, I never had sex. And I could just see her head was about to explode. She was like, she told me
She's like, I'm 20 and I've been having sex for 14 years.
yeah, she's like, I'm just used to construction workers coming in, just fucking me and leaving, and like, you want to talk, and I'm like,
Oh, she
sorry.
wasn't used to the pillow talk.
Yeah, well, she wasn't. Yeah, she's just like most men just treat me like a piece of meat, and they just like.
Yeah, she was like, and P.S. I love this, but I don't give a shit about your backstory.
Yeah. But I want her to know what she was in for, because like,
Right.
and she looked like what the I thought like you would be like, this is my story, like we've got the girl for you, and then like she parachutes down, but it's not.
You were
it's
looking
not
for some
like
understanding and got nothing.
that. Yeah, she was just like, I don't know where I am.
You needed the old
That's tough,
hag
dude.
that comes
She's
out,
like, my
"All right,
dad
let's do
molested me
this.
last week, and I'm
gonna
trapped
teach you
here."
a thing
Oh,
or
that's
two,
brutal,
Boots.
dude.
Yeah. But you know what? It all worked out. We did it.
I'm
we
still
got
in
it.
the game.
And it got you going.
I hit a 3-pointer at the last second.
Nice.
Okay.
You
Game
went through
winning.
2 buzzers.
Yeah, I went through 2
Now,
buzzers.
now, did you bring
Which is-
anyone for moral support?
What? My friend drove me because this was in
I had a
Vegas.
feeling. Right,
and
right.
he sat at the bar and got wasted, and the girls were trying to get him to fuck him, and he didn't do it. But he didn't get really drunk. So, yeah. And then like my friend, and then after I watched Ant-Man and Wasp with the hookers that were there, they had it
awesome.
on in the room. So my friend was still drinking, so I went and watched Ant-Man and Wasp.
That would have
That's awesome.
Yeah.
probably would have been like
That's way better
Kevin
than
Downey
my hooker,
Jr.
too.
like
Yeah.
making a drinking game out of it while he's waiting.
I said, "Does anyone want to play
And he
gay
kinda was like-
chicken?"
Yeah.
And they,
Every time someone asked him to have sex, he was probably like, "Sip."
Yeah, that's what he did basically.
My goodness, Ray, get out here.
But
Had 37 bourbons.
it's funny because like they go like they're watching Ant-Man and Wasp. At the time, Venom came out with Tom Hardy, the first one, right?
Okay.
And they go like, "Is Venom connected to this?" And I'm like, "No, this is the prequel to Infinity War." And then Endgame next year finishes the story. And my friend just yells, "You didn't learn a goddamn thing in that room, did you?" He's like, "Well, they asked if Venom's." I go, "Venom's in another universe." It's not.
But now every time you see Paul Rudd, you get an erection.
Yeah. Paul Rudd and Lawrence Fishburne. He was in that movie too.
Well, that was always.
Yeah, you always get a fit. Yeah. But a shout out to Tina Turner. Lawrence Fishburne was in her movie.
Oh, Tina.
That's
Yeah,
right.
rest in peace.
Yeah, man. she
But
was
yeah,
a great
that
one.
was it was a good trip. I'm glad I did it because
Yeah.
like none of these fucking. But then like a lot of female comes like, if you told me that you were paying, I would have done it. And I'm like, what's supposed to have a meeting at the fucking stand? And you're like, all right,
Ladies.
this is the budget I'm working with. Who wants to fuck me in the green room? Like, do we have? How much are you? Okay, you know, like what,
Exactly.
Oh, man.
yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's
that's
wild.
great, dude.
Yeah,
Wow.
thank you. It's a
great story.
It all worked out. Now I have tattoos. So.
Well,
There's a Bunny Ranch one up there
Yeah,
somewhere.
well, that's what I was gonna ask. Did you actually have any tattoos?
No, I got all these. You know, Natalie Cuomo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She got me to get them, and I started getting them in when I turned 40 in 2021. So I got these in less than 2 years.
No shit.
Yeah. She
Hot
helped me
damn,
get
buddy.
my first one, and then I just got the rest myself.
Which one was the first one?
Sonic.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Sonic
okay,
the
right
Hedgehog.
on, right on.
So I figured if I like Sonic at 10 and like Sonic at 40, I'm gonna like him at 60. Like Sonic's not gonna come to life.
Yeah.
Be a
You'll always,
fucking
be in,
asshole
you'll always
to
be in
me.
the game.
Yeah, I'm always gonna be in the
like
game
rock
with Sonic.
wrestling.
Yeah. Well, you know.
What were the decisions on the other tattoos?
Let's go one by one.
Yeah. Well, then I got Knuckles. He's also same thing. He's Sonic and Knuckles. So.
Any
But,
tattoos for you?
I just have one. I just have a.
Oh, you do? You're a
I just
racist.
have a cross on my arm.
Oh, that's really religious.
Just that.
Well, that's nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
Well,
I
you
got it when I
got
was-
any
Classic.
tattoos, Soul Joe?
I have the Seahawk.
Oh, okay.
It's Wagner college mascot.
Yes.
Okay. 6 days after freshman year classes started.
You stuck it out, buddy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that could have been old Jinx Saru.
Yeah.
What was the meaning behind the cross?
I got it when I was 17. It was after all my grandparents died. I got it just for my grandparents and stuff.
Yeah.
But I was 17. I wasn't old enough to get it. My
But
dad.
you're Italian
My dad, but I'm
from
Italian,
Long Island.
exactly. But I went with my buddy Marty, and our dads took us to get tattoos, and it was probably illegal. And that's the only one I ever got. But
Well,
I
no,
would do it again.
dude, now there's a fucking. I'm friends with this mom, and she got her daughter's tattoos when they graduated high school. And that's a
Really?
thing now. That's like a
Yep.
graduation present.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I just be like, give me a fucking car. With them.
But they could be 18.
I mean, they're probably most. I was 18 when I graduated.
Actually, I
high
might have been
school.
16 because I think it was my junior
I know
year
mom and daughter
of
got
high
matching
school.
tramp
wow.
stamps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, really? After
If you
high
have a
school
parent,
graduation?
That's
you do
class.
it.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. No, but yeah, they got. I know people are getting their daughters now tattoos. So
Yeah, yeah. It's like you used to get your ears pierced when you turned 16 or whatever. Yeah.
now you get tattoos. Yeah, crazy.
Love it, man.
Yeah. Well, I'll get my daughter a Sonic tattoo when she graduates. If I ever get one, I don't know.
Nice.
We'll see.
Nice.
So, fellas,
Sweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here
Well,
we
thank
are.
you guys. That was
Thank you for having
really
us.
cool. Good
Thanks
meeting
for
you
having
guys
us.
too,
The
man.
show was a blast. Hanging with you, seeing Joel again was a
Soul
blast.
Joel
Thank you
for
for
life.
having us.
yeah,
The best.
And the Comedy Dome.
yeah. Thank you,
Beyond
fellas.
Thunderdome. Beyond
Yeah, yeah.
Tina Turner.
The Thunderdome.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Exactly.
fellas. Yeah.